inside your brain, feeling all of your anxieties and the voices that are telling you that you can't be who you want to be, or that you're not who you want to be, or that you want to be more like that other person over there. Let me tell you, people are mean to each other, but no voices are as mean as our own voices are to ourselves. Every day, when you look in the mirror and your mind is telling you all the things you're not, if those things are, you're not cool enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not popular enough, you're not successful enough, you're not special, you're not wanted, you're not unique, those are not the things you are not. Let me tell you the things you are not, okay? You are not somebody else's opinion of you. You are not going nowhere just because you are not where you want to be yet. You are not damaged goods just because you have made mistakes in your life. Those are the things you're not. Let me tell you the things that you are. Would you like to hear the things that you are? You are your own definition of beautiful and worthwhile, and no one else's definition. You are wiser, stronger, and smarter because you made mistakes in your life.
I think it's probably very possible that a lot of you have experienced a lot of rainy days that never really got brighter, or maybe you fell in love with a person or something that was bad for you and you couldn't quit. Or maybe you lost someone that you never expected you would lose. Maybe you lost yourself. That's even worse. When you have bad days that just won't let up, I just hope that you will look in the mirror and remind yourself of what you are and what you are not. You are not your mistakes. You are not damaged goods or muddy from your failed explorations. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. You are a product of the lessons that you've learned. You are wiser because you went through something terrible. And you are the person who survived a bunch of rainstorms and kept walking. I now believe that pain makes you stronger, and I now believe that walking through a lot of rainstorms gets you clean. That we all like the feeling of finding something real. Like, you know, finding real friendship, or finding real love, or somebody who really gets you, or someone who's really honest with you. I think that's what we're really all looking for in life, and I think that the things that can scare us the most in life are the things that we think will threaten the prospect of us finding something real. For example, having a bad reputation in our mind could get in the way of you finding real friendship, real love, real acceptance, people you really fit in with, because you think to yourself, what if they've heard something about me that isn't true? What if they've got these preconceived notions about me that they heard from gossip? And then they never even want to meet me, and then we'll never know what could have happened. And I think that's why some of us, meaning most, if not all of us, are sort of afraid of having a bad reputation. Because we're so scared of something fake, like gossip, or a rumor about you, or a name you got called, getting in the way of you finding something real. And so when it comes down to that fear and that anxiety, it's just all really delicate.
You let someone into your life, you let your guard down, you decide to think optimistically, and then you picture your future maybe with them in it. And all of a sudden, you've made all these choices, all with the best of intentions. And what happens when someone disappears from your life, you have a breakup or you fall out of touch, all of a sudden when that person that you let into your life is gone, the first thing you start to do is regret the things you did when you let that person in. Those things that were beautiful. Trusting someone, being naive and being a daydreamer, thinking about someone all day long, thinking that they might be with you forever. Those things, you start to regret them as if they were mistakes. And I think that's the worst part about getting your heart broken, is regretting doing it. And then you start to feel embarrassed that you introduced this person to your friends and your family, and you talked about them like they were just going to be in your life from that point on. And you feel humiliated and embarrassed that you did that. And then time passes, and little by little you start to replace habits with new habits. Rather than checking your phone for a text message from them in the morning, you just don't, and you just check the time. Rather than spending all your time with that person or thinking about that person, maybe you start spending all your time with your friends or thinking about how to be them. Maybe you start living your life the way you would live it if no one else's opinion mattered but yours. And I think for heartbroken people, I think time moves at a slower pace. And I think for heartbroken people, they walk around as if everyone else can see it. Like it's written all over them, like they're painted with it. Or like their heartbreak is some kind of scar that everyone else can see. Over time, you start to see the scars less when you look in the mirror. You stop thinking that you're painted with this heartbreak that happened to you. And then all of a sudden, one day, you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're just clean.
We all want that feeling of reaching out to somebody and having them say, yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Like that sense of connection, of validation. Like, yeah, I've been exactly where you are. Or like, I get it. Or I feel that way too. And I think that that's something that feels real to us. And I think what's scary about our reputation sometimes is it's so disconnected. It's what people say behind your back. It's what people say when you're not there. And so I think a lot of us fear losing something real, losing the chance for something real, like love or friendship, based on something that feels fake, like your reputation. And I don't think it's wrong that we all want that feeling of connection. I don't think it's wrong that we want friendship. I don't think it's wrong to want love. And I think that when it comes to all of that stuff, reputations, relationships, it's all very, very, very delicate.